wish that I could find my clothes, bed sheets and a morning rose. I wanna wake up, can't even tell if this is a dream. How did we end up in my neighbor's pool, upside down?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, the talk has been that they don't want to play with caution tonight. They want to let it all hang out. They seem to be a pretty revved-up group coming into this game. We'll see if that translates into success on the court. Tyronn Lue went from being an assistant coach in Cleveland to interim head coach, and now the head coach with an NBA title. Talk about the job he's done for the Cavs.
You know, his players love him. They fight for him. He played for me, so I know he's a great basketball mind, and I think that's the best compliment you can give a coach.
He played for you?
Yeah, he played for me.
He played for you? You coached him?
Nope, but it was my team.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
it must have been a joy to coach.
Must have been a joy to coach, man. First time coach, man, leading his team to rings, you've got to be impressed. Well, the other thing that you're impressed is how much guys play for him, not just that he played for guys.
Oh, you know, that's so deep. I'm going to need to take about a half or 3/4 just to digest it. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. We're all set to bring you NBA action and our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right, and the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA?
Well, Kevin, Tristan Thompson is one of the elite offensive rebounders in the league. He said, for me, it's always see ball, get ball, and just bring the energy. And be that guy that when I check in, guys on the other team are like, oh, no, he's here tonight? That's my mentality. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. And clearly Thompson knows his role on this team. Got to admire how hard he goes on the glass. And tonight, Steve, a marquee matchup. This is one of those games that definitely draws some attention to it.
Yeah, these are the games where fans, people watching, they are in their seats with their popcorns. They're ready to go. These are the best of the best, and people want to see this. I'm looking forward to this one, Kevin.
Why not? You got a new tie. You've got a new suit. I mean, you're ready to go. You know people are going to be watching you and listening to your words.
That's why my makeup is perfect.
It is. It's so. You did a good job tonight on it. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward outside at the 3 with Morris to his side at the 4. Smart is out there with Irving, and it's Horford in at the 5 spot. On defense, the Celtics. LeBron kicks to Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
He's made that three-point shot a staple in his arsenal. You can't sag off Kevin Love.
And the wide-open shot from Morris. They get it back. Here's Hayward, and Thompson sends it back. James kicks to Thomas. Smith in the post, guarded by Smart. Smith's shot is good.
J.R. Smith is strong and athletic enough to do damage inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smart kicks to Horford. Over Thompson. Horford no luck.
Stumbling out of the gate a little bit, just 1 for 4 so far.
Thomas up top, covered by Irving. There's the 3. And stolen by Hayward. On the wing, Irving. A three-pointer is right on target.
The precise passing ability of Hayward, really a luxury for this team.
Here's Thomas, and it's sent back by Horford. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot, instead a shooting foul, and we'll see free throws coming up right here. The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Tristan Thompson, the only player I've heard of to switch his shooting hand for free throws midway through his career. He's basically ambidextrous, so why not give it a try?
And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league. And that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Marcus Morris, a stretch four out of Kansas, has a good shot from range and can stretch out a defense. Not your typical power forward.
And Morris drops them both. And with Marcus Morris, his role when he's out on the floor is to stretch a defense and pull a big away from the basket, and he accomplishes that.
Yeah, he takes a good amount of threes, and you don't mind it. He's a solid shooter from deep at his position. Teams need a big man who can shoot like him to open things up.
Now Hayward, following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul. Pass to Horford, puts one up from 19, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The drive by James, it's good. James has got his first basket.
Obviously, this is where James is so difficult to defend, can beat you with a variety of moves inside, just like that one.
Morris with the bucket. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Celtics leading by 3. To the inside, up again, and that's collected by Love. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening. Oh,
yes.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well.
You have to box him out or he's going to beat you to the glass on both sides of the floor.
Thomas passes to Love. Offensive rebound.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Goes up from the top of the key, and the shot is long.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3. You know, so many people were surprised at the Kyrie Irving trade, but throughout the decades, Boston's been unafraid to pull the trigger. I mean, they moved up to number 2 to draft the great Bill Russell, moving back to number 3 to draft McHale, add Parrish, assembling the big 3 for a championship, then dismantling that big 3 for all those unprotected picks. This is an organization that stops at nothing to try and win titles. You know, thinking about Kyrie's legacy here in Boston, this is a town that cares only about championships. That's how his contribution is going to be measured. And only time will tell if he can walk in the shoes of the greatest players to ever put on a Celtics uniform.
Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jay Crowder's checked in for Love. Jumper comes in for James. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Smith. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Morris. Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Smart. And it's Rozier in for Irving. Boston trailing. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Korver. He gets it in there.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Shumpert's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Cavs. 1:19 left in the first. Rozier kicks to Horford. There's the triple. Crowder pulls it in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Rozier. Here's Baines. Rozier the pass to Baines. Picked by Horford. And Baines kicks to Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
And here's Rose outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Derrick Rose, when he's in the outside shot, creates even more space for him to operate.
Here's Rozier. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
And here's Rose outside. Another three for Cleveland.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Celtics trail by 9. Here's Rozier. He kicks to Baines. There's a screen. Brown dishes to Horford. Over Thompson, and Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
And so it's Cleveland, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We come back right after this. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win good.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
They also want to be unpredictable. Mix up the play calling. Keep the defense guessing.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Kyle Korver, Jay Crowder out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Iman Shumpert, and it's Rose in at the point guard position.
Derrick Rose is a guard, but he dunked that one like a big fella.
Celtics trail by 12. You know, Smitty, most players love to create with the ball in their hands, but you can create off the ball too. Who do you think's the best at moving off the ball right now?
I think the best is Klay Thompson right now. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles to get you 60, Kevin. Other guys, J.J. Redick, Kyle Korver, Dwayne Wade. Even Father Time hasn't caught up with Dwayne Wade. He's doing a nice job playing without the basketball.
Terrific names you rattle off right there. Clock at 4. Brown outside. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue, even as a player known for his attention speed to detail.
You know, he's had skills, but I think that's how he's made it, because he is one of those guys that's particular about the detail. He has a mind for the game and a passion for it. It continues to separate him now as a coach.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for Tristan Thompson. James comes in for Shumpert. J.R. Smith's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Thomas subbed in for Rose. So Boston going with almost an entire new grouping. Marcus Morris is checked in for Horford. Hayward comes in for Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Irving subbed in for Terry Rozier. Crowder from outside. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Crowder's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland. Irving double team. Feeds it to Baines. Rejected by Crowder. Thomas kicks to Smith. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. And those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. And there are times where you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players. Now here's Smart. They double him with Love. Irving from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Absolutely fearless Kyrie. You have to do more than just get a hand in his face.
Thomas against Irving. The feed to James. Another three for Cleveland.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Morris a screen. Hayward kicks to Irving. The 11-footer. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
I mean, unstoppable. No matter what your defensive game plan is, Kyrie has a way to beat it.
From deep, Thomas. But they'll get another chance. And the shot is good. Love's got 5.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
There's the dish to LeBron. The 3 drains the three-pointer. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, LeBron's three-pointer has come and gone throughout his career. When he's hitting, good luck. And LeBron James in 2014 took on the burden of leading a young Cavs team back to greatness. He changed the whole culture, showing them what it took to win it all.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Outside Thomas. James misses. Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. And Smitty, that'd take a lot of patience for LeBron going from Miami to Cleveland, getting his teammates and the organization overall to that next level.
The definition of a leader, LeBron James. He'll do it with praise or criticism, not shy about challenging others and lighting a fire under them.
Here's Thomas. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
Right. No reason to take it all the way to the rack. Instead, take what the defense allows.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
And for Isaiah Thomas, he shouldn't have too much of an issue fitting in with the Cavs. I mean, he played AAU with Kevin Love. He can distribute and score. Same role as Irving had when he was with the Cavs.
Horford. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Boston also with the sub. Horford's checked in. Now Smart. Morris a screen. Smart kicks to Irving. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And really what it comes down to is great players finding ways to make it work. IT has been getting it done for quite some time. Knows he moved into an incredible opportunity with the Cavs.
Here's Morris. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key. And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jaylen Brown comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Rozier in for Kyrie Irving.
We've seen it before. LeBron gets into this kind of rhythm, and there's no slowing him down.
They get a hand on it. Morris passes to Hayward. Picked by Horford. Off target from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the dunk by James.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
Here's Rozier following the score by Cleveland. Picked by Horford. Shoots the 3. And it's Rozier missing. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Lobbed up there for Love. LeBron against Hayward. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Hayward's got 5.
And as much as you love threes, those 2-point shots can add up, especially for a guy as talented as Gordon Hayward.
Rozier. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 14. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. This big mountain of a man is Shaquille O'Neal, and this hill of a man is Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their bench has provided. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out one-on-one. Maintain position one-on-one. Learn how to play basketball one-on-one. Things like that, Ernie.
And we're just about ready for the start of the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll see you.
As we return to look at the corner of Euclid and East 6th in downtown Cleveland, just a few blocks from our spot here at Quicken Loans Arena. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And every team needs this, a guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what? So many teams focus on the perimeter and alley-oops. It's important to have someone who can work that in-between area.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. The Cavaliers leading by 14. And the Cavs over the last few seasons setting records when it comes to three-pointers made.
And really, they did a good job of surrounding LeBron with floor spacers. They doubled down on that when they got Channing Frye. And then when he and Kevin Love play together in the front court, the Cavs can bury you with their long-range shooting.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Morris is the 4 with Horford in the middle. Irving is out there with Smart. And it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. Now Irving after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Hayward dishes to Horford. They set the screen. Picked by Horford. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Top.
Way up there. The quick, powerful hands of LeBron gets the steal, gets them off in transition.
And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. Hayward can hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Thomas kicks to Thompson. Thomas against Irving. Smith outside. From deep, Thomas. And it's sent back by Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Isaiah Thomas.
2 shots.
And with all the talk about Kyrie coming to Boston, you still have to figure how he'll fit in to the team. Has this year and next left on his contract, player option after that. But with his scoring and shooting, should make this offense even more potent.
And he makes the first.
And when you put a player of Kyrie's ability into this Boston system, you have to expect good things. Irving does so much for himself and others. The longer he plays with the team, I think the more comfortable he'll become.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mon Shumpert has come in for Smith, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He was the first player taken in the 2011 draft. He was the Rookie of the Year. He's an all-star, and I think Kyrie is still getting better.
And Love gets it to go.
This is where we're going in the NBA right now. Stretch bigs.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You know, Steve, it seems like players are getting more leeway to shoot, but the one thing coaches cannot stand are turnovers. It's been universal, and for the beginning of the game, talk about how you can cut those turnovers down.
I think for a lot of players, they have to come in and really start to go back to study film. That could definitely cut down turnovers. Next, I think it has to be something that really, it hurts you. I think a lot of guys turn it over, and they're like, when we get to the next play, you got to turn the basketball over, and it has to hurt you. Then I think also a lot of guys make the simple play. Don't go for the fences. Go for the bunts, the singles, and if a guy is open, just give it to him in stride versus trying to create a play. A lot of guys sometimes over-dribble and overthink, just make the right basketball play.
And keeping your focus, I would think, too, just like in anything in regular life, keeping your focus on something has got to be just imperative.
And communication, you said it right. Focus, communication, that will cut down turnovers.
And you look back to that Big Three era in Boston, you know, the Celtics have not been shy about aggressively trading to reshape this roster. You know, they've made a rapid rebuild that's really the envy of a lot of teams around our league.
Celtics trail by 17. Smart wide open, he fires. Second shot opportunity. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
A top-notch post game is just one of the ways Horford helps his team. One of the more important ways, though, is because he's a tough matchup down low.
And as aggressive as the Celtics have been, Greg, they've also shown patience, haven't they?
Yeah, and in some ways, maybe a victim of their own success. You come out on the winning end of your trades time and again. Other GMs don't want to look bad. They get hesitant, possibly, and don't want to add their name to that list. And Al Horford, just so versatile. You know, that extends to the defensive end as well. Very mobile, can move his feet with smaller players, and at the same time gives you a presence on the interior. Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Down low, deflects the pass, and stolen by Love. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rose against Irving. Love inside, just 5 to shoot. Over Morris. And Love with the basket on the assist by Thompson. And that's 10 points for Love. And Horford won't wow you with his athleticism. But Greg, he's still a pretty good shot blocker.
He has great timing, anticipation, and awareness. Don't forget also, he's got terrific hands. And you see that with all the steals he racks up.
Crowder, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Here's Smart, following the basket by Kevin Love. And Crowder comes up to help. So it's Boston now. Morris passes to Irving. At the elbow, Horford. 6 on the shot clock from 12 feet out. And here's Morris for 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Oh!
Goodness. Terrific. And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
And Jay Crowder, one of the bigger pieces in the trade that brought him to Cleveland, always seemed to be the odd man out with the revamped roster in Boston. But he's got some strength and length on that wing, also some toughness and depth. And for the Cavs, getting Crowder in the deal was a big part of why they went with it. He's helped fill a couple of holes Cleveland had, and he's also on a friendly contract, so he'll be a part of this team down the road.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
Free throw dropped for Al Horford.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And Al Horford drops them both. Here's James. He's got 14. Here's Crowder. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Keeping his head on a swivel, LeBron locates the open man.
For Boston, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Cavaliers leading by 22. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
So many things you could single out about the game of LeBron James, but Steve, his finishing is absolutely amazing.
I totally agree. A guy that can go both ways with both hands, not just a dunker. He has great touch around the rim, the ability to play through contact. He has collected more and ones over his career than any of his contemporaries.
Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And at 6'4", 220, Marcus Smart with terrific strength for a combo guard, Greg.
I mean, he can just flat out bully most guards and even hold his own against the bigs. Beyond, though, that physical stature, it's his mentality that makes him special. He's a fire breather, just the type of player the Celtics look for.
And Smitty, as an NBA player, you got to travel all over the country and see just about every major metro area in the nation. When you were playing, you were doing all that traveling, which city did you always look forward to playing in the most?
You know, Kevin, I thought it was Miami when I left Miami because I had the friends. And let me be honest, the weather and getting a chance to go back to the restaurants. But I think the energy and the basketball knowledge of the fans just walking around is New York City. You have great conversations with people at a deli, all around the city of New York, and then playing in the Mecca. New York was my favorite place.
And they made you feel appreciated there, whether they despised you because you were good and were going to hurt the Knicks, or you were playing for New York and they could cheer you on. Am I right?
Yeah, you're totally right. The one thing they did, Kevin, like you said, playing well or not, or rooting for you or not, they always told you the truth.
Celtics making a switch here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Morris. Brown, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Irving. And Kyle Korver was such a fundamental player for the Hawks over the last 4 or 5 seasons. But last season, you know, Steve, they trade him away to Cleveland.
Yeah, they wanted to get younger. And now Kyle Korver, 36, ankle and elbow surgeries. They wanted to move on from him, but he's still a heck of a player, but the Hawks had different plans.
Here is Korver. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Korver, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Took him no time at all on that one. Smart's got 6.
And how about that floor awareness there from Tatum? It does a good job of scanning the court and getting the ball to the open man.
Brown outside. Here's Rozier. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Just 5 on the clock. Brown. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. That's a 2 from Korver. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Offensive rebound. Baines fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Smart's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
James outside. And they double up James. Stolen by Smart.
So good at creating angles to attack.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. James outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 19 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Rose. From the baseline. Shot by Crowder, no good. Brown. No good on that one. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Pace of play is a big part of tonight, okay? Make sure on the bench when we come back, we lift it. We lift it.
One of the team's great young teachers, Brad Stevens, wanting his guys to control the tempo.
Yeah, and he feels if they push it, if they attack intelligently, it's going to be to their advantage.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Jay Crowder out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Thomas. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Love. Rebound Boston.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Rozier. Picked by Horford. 6 to shoot. Left side, Brown. Can't connect from short range. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
The Celtics shooting a meager 37% for the game. Now here's Smart. He's guarded by Thomas, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here. That's going to send Iman Shumpert to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum. Both teams will make substitutions.
And Channing Frye may be the best floor spacer in the league at the center position. His release is quick, and he's got that nice high release. Makes it very tough to close out in time.
Now, here is Irving. With the teardrop, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The shiftiness of Kyrie earns him a trip to the stripe.
And Steve, when you look at Channing Frye, how would you defend him?
You know, a lot of teams like to go small on him, and sometimes that doesn't work. He still can post up. He can shoot over smaller guys, and he does have a little post game to punish them inside.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Thomas, and it's sent back by Irving. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. Thomas with the ball, guarded now by Irving.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And this Cavs payroll last season, I mean, the highest in NBA history with luxury tax penalties in the tens of millions. And we saw some friction as they looked to control salary, and LeBron pushed them to add more talent.
And the Cavaliers were able to add some key veteran help at the trade deadline.
Yeah, some key contributors they were able to get off of waivers as well. That's how the rich get richer. But with LeBron talking about the team being top-heavy, they needed to add some depth.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Nice shot by Yabusele.
Nice recognition by Kyrie. Caught the defense napping and found the open teammate.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Irving for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. From deep, Thomas. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. Thomas against Irving. There's the pick. Another miss by Irving.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Nader. Boston, no good that time either.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Smith kicks to Thomas for 3. Love, another 3 for Cleveland.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Passes to Yabusele. Back to Irving. A shot by Hayward, wide open. No good again that time.
A mix-up with the defense leaves him wide open from mid-range, a shot he usually makes.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Nader's shot's good.
Just a pro read by Kyrie Irving. Unselfish basketball.
Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Smith outside. Back to Shumpert. Pass to Thompson.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
James checked in for Shumpert. A three off the inbound. And James with the basket on the assist by Thompson. James has got 22 points.
And in this case, it doesn't matter how good the defense is. LeBron's offense is just that much better.
Irving misses. Cleveland's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Certainly not the high percentage look, but we don't know what the game plan is calling for. That might be it.
Now Smith, after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer that didn't go. It's good from long range.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
What you like about his approach at the offensive end today, once he got into a rhythm, he stayed focused. That's why the points just kept coming. Well, you talk about scores in the NBA, Kyrie Irving is right up there. With his ball handling and shot-making ability, he can dazzle you.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. Now here's LeBron. He's tightly guarded. Another shot, and good that time. And Kyrie's creativity, hitting jumpers off the dribble, finishing around the rim. What a great handle. It makes him special to watch.
I totally agree. His dribbling ability and finishing around the rim with either left or right, he is so skilled. He makes highlights every time he touches the ball. I call him the bus driver.
Oh, I like that, the bus driver. I like that, Smitty. Good one.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one, they have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Now, here is Irving. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the layup is good.
One of the best small men in the league at attacking inside, Kyrie Irving.
Rose against Irving. Outside Rose. Outside Corver. Jacks up a three. It's off.
And what about the hustle from Brown on D? Just not giving his man any room to feel comfortable.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.